Hello everybody. Today I want to introduce you to some very interesting, strange sounds that we sometimes make in English with these words. Now these are common words: isn't, wasn't, hasn't, doesn't, business, tisn't. Now this is very American. Business. We don't say business, we say business. This is very British. This is actually it isn't, but many of my British friends say tisn't, 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 tis not, it is not, it isn't. So, American, British. Now, first of all, in America, many times we cancel the T. So we say isn't. It isn't mine. It wasn't Shane's. We can cancel the T. Hasn't. He hasn't been there. Doesn't. He doesn't wanna. Business. Well, that's business. And I don't know about the UK. In the UK, in England, in Wales, in Scotland, do you cancel the T? I'm not really sure. So I'm not going to touch that. But this is not what I want to teach you. What I want to teach you is this. Yes. Yes. Uh-huh. Whoops. Whoops. I can't even spell. There you go. And this and this. We do this. British people do this. Americans do this. And I think some British people do this, and American people will do this too. Now, this is not very common, but a lot of people do use this pronunciation, especially down south in America, especially in Texas, but anybody and everybody can use this pronunciation. Idn't, wadn't, hadn't, doesn't, business, tidn't. Really? Why? I don't know. Maybe the reason is it sounds like baby talk, like little children. It isn't mine. It isn't mine. It isn't mine. It's not isn't mine. But we do say this, especially if we want to sound cute or funny. Now, my sister is a 90s child. She was a young woman in the 90s. She's still a young woman. But she was in high school and college in the 90s, and it was very popular in the 90s to use this type of pronunciation. And sometimes she still says it. A lot of Americans, they go to business school. They go to business school for an MBA. And if you type on the internet business school, but you say business school, you'll see many references to MBA. This is terrible pronunciation, but a lot of Americans will use it. So I do not recommend you say it, but be prepared for an American because they might use this pronunciation. So let's practice. It isn't mine. It isn't mine. It isn't mine. So we do cancel the T, just like earlier. We could cancel the T. There is an apostrophe here. There we go. So we can cancel the T, remember? I wasn't sleeping. 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 Okay? Once again, we don't say it slow. I wasn't. No. It isn't. No. We say it quick, fast. He hasn't studied. He hadn't studied. Now this is really tough because we have hadn't and hasn't. That can really be confusing, but some people, when they say hasn't, they do change it to a D. So it sounds grammatically wrong, a different tense, but some people do say it. I don't. Doesn't. He doesn't like spaghetti. He doesn't like spaghetti. He doesn't like spaghetti. He doesn't like spaghetti. Really, you say that. Business. Business school. Business school. Business school. I went to business school. I went to Harvard Business School. Harvard Business School. I can't do it. Harvard Business School. Harvard Business School. And once again, British pronunciation, but I'm not good. It didn't nice. What you did, it didn't nice. It didn't nice. It didn't nice. It isn't nice. I can't do it. British people can do it for me. And I'm sure most or many British people would say, don't say that. It's much better to say it isn't. Oh, indeed, I'm sure it is. I'm sorry. So anyway, I just want you to know that we do have this pronunciation in America and in the UK. So if you're watching a situation comedy, if you're watching the news or a movie, and you hear something strange, it's possible. We do use this type of pronunciation. Isn't English easy? Isn't English fun? Isn't English easy? Isn't English fun? Shane doesn't stop. Shane doesn't stop. Shane doesn't stop. Okay, I'll shut up. Bye.